Show with Deano, Jack and Ash.
Hopefully the Queen's all right. It's pretty crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like her symptoms are pretty mild, like cold-like symptoms at this point in time, and she's still expected to continue light duties. So, I mean, at this point in time, her immune system looks better than mine.
Also, seriously, when they say light duties at 95, like, shouldn't she have no duties?
Yeah, what were heavy duties?
Yeah.
Over to you, Ash.
Well, she's still at a lot of events, so she obviously won't be doing any of that stuff. It'll all be pretty...
Like,
She of course, is still the Queen. She's still serving that role.
Yeah, true.
she's still royal AF, am I right?
She is.
So, by duties...
That's the technical term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, cutting ribbon with a novelty-sized pair of
Do you
scissors.
know how heavy those scissors are?
They must be heavy.
Huge, especially for a 95-year-old.
I saw that Jackie Felgate, one of our favourites from Channel 7.
Yes.
She posted that your iPhone can unlock your face wearing a mask as of March.
No, good stuff, though. Two
timing.
years in, they've nailed that.
Good
Yeah.
timing.
And just as well as apparently this Friday they're announcing... Well, there's rumoured to be announcements surrounding masks coming off in the workplace and stuff.
Yeah, and the recommendation to work from home and crowd caps.
So
You think Apple would have
They've
got
nailed
into
that.
that way earlier, hey?
you'd think.
Because when I cracked the shits from it not recognising my face, I thought, I'm just going to take my pass lock off. I'm just not going to lock my phone.
Dangerous.
that is.
Sort of dangerous. Like, who really hacks your...
It's only if you were to ever lose or to leave at a restaurant
Yeah,
or a pub. That's what gives me
Yeah.
anxiety.
Good point.
Yeah, because you've got your cards and stuff probably
Yeah.
on that.
Photos, like imagine what photos people could
damning
find.
photos.
Yeah, correct. I find, like, I have certain sunglasses that I wear out because I know my phone unlocks with them, but then there's certain sunglasses that my phone doesn't unlock with, and they just don't get worn anymore.
Yeah. Or you could just be like me and have such an old phone that doesn't even have face recognition technology. So
Oh, how sad.
there you go. I'm living back in, the dark
Did your
ages.
What year is your phone
I
from?
don't know. I need to get an... It's so old.
We're talking Apple?
Oh, yeah, it's an Apple, but I never bothered going back to Telstra when I got the email saying I was due for a new one.
When you take off the passcode, right, just to streamline your life, what you don't realise is that instantly disables your pay pass.
Oh.
So I did it at Woolies at QV in the city with a big-ass line of people behind me with no way to pay for my goddamn groceries.
But that is a great safety function.
Yeah, it is.
I rate that.
Yeah.
But high pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if...
How much
like,
were you sweating?
Heaps, to the point where the lady just printed off her receipt and goes, "Can you go to the side, please?"
Jog on, mate. Don't even
not
worry
good.
about it.
We'll talk about weekends next.
Yes. Also, happy birthday, Peter Hitchener.
Oh, it's
man.
your dad. What are you getting your dad for his birthday?
I could be wrong here, but Ed is in the song The Joker, and he sings of kings that the Queen could have fallen in love for, but alas, she fell in love with the Joker.
Wow, that's
Isn't that
beautiful.
nice?
Yeah.
Beautiful summary.
And a real adrenaline shot of a song.
Oh, it's a great way to kickstart your Monday morning.
Got me up and going.
Good morning, Melbourne. It's the early show. I saw... how's your weekend first, Ash?
Yeah, weekend was great.
What was the highlight? Give us one.
I was down in Geelong for the weekend.
Oh, heaven.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I've been to Geelong for years.
I don't think I'd ever gone down there for the weekend along the waterfront. It was beautiful.
And there's some great pubs down there too.
Yeah.
Geelong's so overrated, I reckon. I mean, underrated.
I agree. I agree. Totally underrated.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
It's really great.
Yeah.
The bay down there, man.
stunning.
It's off chops.
Yeah.
On Friday night, I had a good mate, the great Lana Wilkinson's 40th birthday.
Yes.
In the Royal Botanic Gardens.
Beautiful.
And I'd never realised, I'd never been to, I think it's called Gardens House in the actual gardens. You have to walk through a path to get there. And there's this beautiful house where I think they host a lot of weddings. And then there's a big grass area. So they set up a dance floor and stuff. And it was really, really great. Would have been not as great if it rained.
Amazing.
It was a lot of fun. Then we all, at midnight, sort of finished up. They kicked us out. Brownie was there. I helped him get Kylie in a car. Kylie was just saying, "I just want a McChicken." So Brownie took Kylie to get a McChicken. The great Nathan Jones was there, who I was really excited to see.
Bet.
Anyway,
I love that guy.
Liam and Lana had a Crown Villa, which was quite lush. So we were like, let's go back there and keep dancing. Anyway, I was a couple of hours into my dance sesh, Ash.
Yeah.
And my phone started calling. Who do you think it was?
On a Friday night?
The great Dean Thomas.
That menacing look he's giving me.
I
as well.
actually don't remember what we actually discussed, but I think you just asked where I was.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
was hot at the moment at the time.
At the time.
I was basically I'd started a big sesh with my friends, and then they left at about 2:33, and I still had some fight in
You were still there to go.
So sorry, this is 2:33 Saturday morning. We're
Yeah.
now talking.
Yes.
So who you call? You call Jack.
I've got Wooly. If you're up at that time, you're going to call Jack
Because
Charles.
I am a full-time vibe.
Yeah.
My vibe doesn't
He
sleep.
never stops.
Correct.
He never clocks off of that shift.
7-Eleven of vibes.
Yeah.
So I said to Dean, come to Crown, but it's not when you're in a Crown villa. This is really relatable. It's not a normal. You don't go through to the normal Crown Towers lifts.
No.
The villas have a separate little secret lift.
Flash lift.
Made of glass and
French
gold.
doors.
No, it's two black French doors. So then when the likes of, I don't know, Liam Hemsworth are staying there,
Sure.
Yeah.
they can sneak in really quickly and get to their car.
Not with the plebs, eh, Jack?
No.
Correct.
No,
So-
discreet stealth lift. Got it.
Discreet.
Yeah.
So I said to Deano, I'll meet you at those doors. Like, you can come, but just tell me when you're downstairs at those doors.
This is fraught with danger because Dean is notorious for turning up at the wrong venue, often when venues are closed.
so true.
Oh, yeah.
But he breaks in.
And he breaks in anyway.
Anyway, so you got there quite fast. I was quite impressed with how speedy he
He's been
was.
stalking you.
But then I open the big black doors and I look to my left and I see a guy just standing there with a black helmet on.
You take the helmet off when you go inside, surely.
He'd scooted to ground. That's why he got there so fast. And I was like, bro, it's the villa's lift. You got to take the helmet off.
And he's like, safety first, man. Gotta keep it on for the lift.
You gotta protect your brain.
Anyway, he came up to the
This brain
party.
as well, very important.
People loved you. We had a great time.
Did
I
you
was
keep your
giving
helmet
one.
on
I was
for the-
giving one gentleman a piggyback around the villa.
Oh, and I had to pull rank.
Yeah.
I just see I'm standing at the little kitchen in this beautiful villa, and then I see someone start cutting laps around the beautiful couches.
Fun.
Fun, sounds
I
fun.
was like, Deano,
Stop,
no, you got
stop,
to cut that out.
I had my helmet on, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, you kept the helmet on for the party, right?
It was just, I walked into this room full of a lot of beautiful people, and I thought, is the helmet the right choice? Jack, 50K Fridays, what happened? Did someone go crazy on Friday?
They did. I don't think as crazy, from what I'm hearing, as previous winners.
Man, if I won 50K on the radio, I'd give him either A, tears, or B, raucous screaming.
Yeah, the woo.
I'd become a woo girl.
Just a mad scream.
Yeah.
For 30 seconds. Just give us a promo.
for 30.
The promos are 30 seconds long. If you can woo girl for about 15 seconds, that would fit
Nice.
really nicely into what we want to run.
Give us your best, Jack. Go on.
Whoa! Oh, my throat is...
I did stitch you up because I knew you were struggling
I'm
vocally
losing my
today.
voice. Wait.
So I'm sorry.
Oh, my God! Whoa!
It sounds like a goat is witnessing one of its family being killed, and it's screaming. Why are you killing my
I
sibling?
love you, Kate, Tim, and Joel!
See, that's all you need to do.
Yeah, that was good.
Cynthia's on the radio now, which means you're in the running. Cynthia! I'll turn her mic on.
Hi, Cynthia.
Cynthia!
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah.
Cynthia,
Thank
give
you.
us...
Thank you.
Give us your best woo should Kate, Tim and Joel call you at 5 p.m. Friday. Give us your best woo girl. Awesome.
Cynthia,
We might workshop that,
I'm trying to
Cynthia.
move myself
Cynthia,
up.
we gave you the ball. There was no defender on you, and you just
No.
dropped it. You just dropped it and panicked.
I dropped it and panicked, yes.
Hey, you want to play a quick round of what did you have for dinner? Da, 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 da. Yeah, basically everyone says what they had for dinner, and we'd establish honestly who was the winner. There are no lies here. I can tell when you're lying. Ash,
Fair
why
enough.
are you already shaking your head? This is not the spirit of the game. You just say what you had for dinner. Cynthia, you can go first. Cynthia! Christ.
Oh, Cynthia, come on.
Cynthia, what did you have for dinner?
I had spaghetti bolognese last night for dinner.
Solid.
Yeah, that's good.
Very
That's good.
solid.
Ash?
Jack? Oh, Ash?
No, we'll go Jack first.
I had prawn linguine at Turac Cellars.
Whoa!
Wow,
Hard to top.
Jack.
It was
Are
beautiful.
you going to share something about your bowel movements like you did last time?
No, I won't.
Good,
I
thank
still
you.
have
Thank
deep
you.
remorse about that.
And Ashley?
I did not eat dinner last night because I was driving back from Geelong.
Everything okay, mate?
I had a muesli bar.
All right, that's it. That's the answer. A muesli bar. Very poor entry. Oh, very poor.
Deano?
I had a 6-inch sub, which is sad, but not muesli bar sad. Jack, you are
Jack, you
definitely the
win.
winner of what did I have for dinner last night.
always
Congratulations.
And there's a beautiful pepperoni pizza that I had as an entree with like a really nice cabbage salad. So
Son of a bitch.
So
it was
jealous.
so nice.
Cynthia, good luck. Hold the line. We'll get your details.
Thank you.
You've been a
Thank you.
valued contributor to the show this morning.
Cynthia's been
Bundle
a
of
blast.
energy.
News.com that the MCG are getting rid of Red Rooster, everyone.
What?
Yeah, they're going to get slightly flasher foods in.
No, when you're at the footy, I want Red Rooster chips.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, the chips are good, but at the MCG, they don't have the proper menu. They don't have the Ripper Sub, which is off the hook. The crunchiness of the roll and the mayonnaise that is used is not at the footy. It's some wrap that sucks.
Okay.
I have never had Red Rooster, I don't think, outside of being at the MCG.
Oh, so you're sad about this?
Like, I'm sad. I love the chips.
Yeah.
Because that's I like a Red Rooster chip, but I probably shouldn't be that sad because it's not like I go out of my way to eat it unless I'm at the footy.
Hey, they're great chips. You can't deny it.
Does
They're
anyone
fantastic
actually
chips.
go to Red Rooster anymore?
If I drive past a Red Rooster, I'm driving in to get that Ripper Sub. You guys know what I'm talking
No,
about?
I've never heard of
Never
said sub.
had
The
Red
mayonnaise,
Rooster.
the herbed mayonnaise.
What does it compare to, like a Macca's or KFC?
It doesn't.
Okay.
KFC or Macca's don't have an answer to this.
I can't contribute anything to this chat
No,
because
because
I've never had Red Rooster.
Well, last
And nor
night
you should, Ash. It's I know you should have tried it at least.
would have been a perfect opportunity driving home from Geelong, but you opted for a muesli bar.
Just want to get home, you know?
Yeah.
Drive through, mate. It's fast food. It's quick.
What? Fast food?
So they're going to replace it with like cooler stuff. You could argue like quality wise, Royal Stacks burgers.
Oh,
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a good alternative.
and
why are
gammy
you
chicken
mad?
and beer. No, I'm not mad. People seem to be a bit.
Gammy chicken, is that there's one in off Russell Street?
I
that
believe
gammy?
so. Yeah.
Oh, gammy chicken's sick.
Hey, imagine that on the footy.
Yeah.
But I still just want a regular good hot chip.
Yeah.
Like no fancy wedge.
Yeah.
I just want a nice Red Rooster sized chip.
But
Yeah.
they would keep chips on the menu, surely. Not necessarily a Red Rooster chip,
Yeah.
but a chip.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just
So-
saying that Red Rooster at the footy didn't have what I wanted anyway, so RIP.
You're not mad about it.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad about it. Hello, caller.
Hi, I'm upset the Red Rooster's leaving.
Sure. And tell us why.
Just the chips. Same thing. I worked at Red Rooster years ago. They do need to bring more menu, but the chips, when you're at the footy, me and the kids, we have the chips, then we go get hot jam donuts.
Yeah, I hear you. Sometimes they wouldn't time the chips so they're fresh for any of the breaks, you know? Else if you-
Yeah. That's the only thing.
So I
that's
asked
the
to
only
speak to
thing
the
that-
manager and everyone looked angry with me.
Dean's angry about this than the conflict on the Russia-Ukraine border.
What's going on with that? Are they invading
honestly,
or what?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
What was your name, friend, that's calling?
Amanda.
Amanda, you're in the running for 50K Fridays.
And Amanda, I'm going to send you a $150 grilled voucher and 2 ticks to see. Yeah, we like that. Two ticks.
That's how you celebrate a win.
Wait, let me do the credit, and then I
Is
want
that
to
my-
hear that again. And 2 tickets to see the Batman. Try the Bruce Wayne burger at Grilled and see the Batman in cinemas March 3. That's yours, Amanda.
That's how you celebrate.
How was that?
Do it.
Oh, well done.
That was brilliant.
It's the early show with Deano, Jack, and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Hey, Melbourne. Everyone good? What's up?
Hey, big day today, Feb 22, 2022, which means double entrance for 50K Fridays.
Ooh,
Just a little friendly reminder to everyone out there.
that's very exciting.
How are you, Ash?
Yeah, doing well.
Can we talk about your Instagram post last night, or
Yeah, if you want, if
happened?
that's what you want to chat about.
I'm happy for you, Ash.
Oh, thank you.
Ash and her new beau made their big debut on Instagram.
Whoa.
How? I just want to know, like,
Whoa!
how long did it take you to pick the photo to run with? Like, 'cause it's a big deal.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's just Instagram. I really didn't put that much thought into it.
I'm calling bullshit on that one.
Nah, honestly.
I would have spent a solid 2 hours trying to decide which photo to run.
Oh God, no. Maybe 20 seconds.
Yep. That's lovely, mate.
Thank you.
And and it was a soft launch or a hard launch? What launch-wise?
I'm going to say it was a pretty hard launch because it was a pretty beautiful photo. The sunset or sunrise?
Sunrise, because it was
Rise.
just before the half Ironman.
The sunrise is beautiful. You both look great. And he is in Lycra, which I'm going to say is a hard launch.
Super hard launch.
Super hard launch.
Super hard. Super hard.
And the wording. What about the captions, Jack?
The caption, just a casual half Ironman to start your Sunday. Someone had their Wheaties fire emoji. So she didn't actually,
The focus wasn't on.
Yeah. She was a little bit more discreet about the actual announce in the copy.
Yeah.
Jack's
But I think we got
really.
the gist.
Jack has really unpacked this.
No, I think
I'm happy for you.
Jack has a keen eye for Instagram news, and this is breaking.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is breaking news.
Don't worry about Paddy Dangerfield saving someone's life yesterday. This is what we need to talk about.
Huge story, by the way. That was great.
In the ocean.
Yeah. Yesterday morning, there were 2 adults and a child out in the water struggling, and he went out on his surfboard and helped keep them afloat until lifeguards turned up and took them in.
shit.
Yeah.
What a man.
And some footage, you can see the footage is out, so you can see that. They're obviously from the chopper overhead.
What? The footage of Paddy in the water with some
Yeah,
kids?
Yeah,
on
yeah.
his board, like
On
just
his
sitting
board.
next to them.
Oh, man.
Imagine being saved by Paddy Dangerfield.
Imagine that.
And in Geelong, like that means way more than it even does to us here in the city.
Yeah, that would
Like,
be huge.
They would be losing it over that.
If he wasn't getting a statue already, he is now.
Absolutely.
Any Geelong folk want to call us about this? What's the buzz with Paddy and this news? It's wild. Ash, it's not far until the Nova Red Room. You're going to do a ukulele concert for the entire city, which I'm thrilled about. We're so lucky.
Blessed.
I have no musical talent, so I'm really, really genuinely nervous about this.
We've already got the ticket, so we don't want to hear that. We want to hear like confidence, and you're going to rock the shit out of that ukulele.
Yeah.
How did
I
this...
reckon you should smash it after you do in the heat of passion.
But it's Marilyn's ukulele that I'm borrowing, so I
thought
don't...
you bought one.
No, I borrowed it from Marilyn.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm not going to buy a ukulele for 2 minutes on air.
What? It's 2 bits of balsa wood. How much is that? Can that be? Honestly?
I don't know.
also,
but
if you play it on air, mate, clip that up and that's a tax deduction.
Great point.
that's a
Jack.
good point, Jack.
So this all obviously came after ScoMo's 60 Minutes appearance at the start of last week. We've given you until this Friday. What time are we going to say? Like 5:50? We'll give her until 5:50 on Friday?
5:50. We'll do it at 5:45. Will be the actual concert.
Okay,
We'll have
great.
And I'm not like a raging ukulele fan. It was just because you guys said that there were 0 good songs with the ukulele in it, and I disagreed and said that there were a couple. Correct.
Can you give us a tease of what you'll be playing at the Red Room on Friday?
Oh yeah, what song?
Look,
what are you dropping?
honestly, I haven't even started learning the ukulele, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Don't want to hear.
no,
that.
no, no,
We bought a ticket.
Save your anxieties for the wing.
No, but I've enlisted the help of my friend Blockie, who's a music teacher, and she's
Blockie.
going to be helping me tonight.
Oh. I appreciate
if you
the
play
effort
this
you've gone
one-
to.
That's not allowed. That one.
No.
No, okay.
Your new
That's-
boyfriend will break up with you if he hears that.
Oh.
Look, that's an outrageous statement, but it's a chance. Jack's
This could be cool.
Riptide's lovely.
That sounds very hard. That sounds very difficult to learn in 3 days.
Yeah.
Looks like you got a challenge ahead of you.
Oh, man.
Do you want an extension?
No.
Let's get this over and done
You've
with.
got my word. I'll stick to it.
Bob.
Hey guys, how are ya?
All right, Bob. What can we do for you? Do you have anything you want to chip in?
Yeah, I reckon you should rock a bit of Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Oh man.
Tiny Tim.
Yeah. Dave O'Neill said this the other day, and I don't think Ash or Jack would have got it. Did you guys get it?
No.
Doesn't matter. Let me
They're
see
not
if it's-
old enough.
No, give us some background, Barb.
Oh, he's a bit of a funny look. He's almost a bit of a character like Pee Wee Herman. He's kind of a funny looking thing, and he just sings this amazing song with this really high pitched voice, and it's just hilarious. I love it.
But then someone used this song, Bob, in a horror movie, and it suits. It's actually such a scary song.
Oh, he is scary.
Yeah, Tiny Tim, his name is.
Oh.
yeah.
I'll just find it real quick and we'll play it a little bit before the song.
And also, Barb, just so you know, just for getting on the air, you're in the draw for Nova's 50K Fridays twice today, as it is
awesome. You guys
February
are amazing.
2022.
I know. How cool is that? My boy's birthday is 02/02/90, so everything is 2 for him. It's awesome.
We love
it.
that. We love it.
Yeah.
Here's this creepy song.
Have a great day, guys.
Thanks,
you.
Barb.
That gives me
I
goosebumps.
shan't be playing that
No shit.
at the Red Room.
Imagine waking up in the middle of the night and hearing this echo through your house.
Yeah, especially coming from me.
Haunting.
Wow.
Tiny Tim is no longer with us. R.I.P. Hey, Melbourne. It's the early show. What's with your voice, Jack? You're coughing up a lung.
No,
What's
I'm not
going
coughing.
on?
I lost my voice over the weekend.
Oh.
And in the mornings, it struggles to come back.
Sure.
Maybe you've got it again.
I don't. I do a daily test before I come in here.
Is it daily? I thought it was every second day.
I've been doing it daily because I know people would be para about my voice.
That's
Interesting.
very responsible of you.
He's going down again.
Going again.
No, because I'm trying to really clear it and get it ready. But I appreciate it sounds like a chainsaw.
Like vocal warm-up type
Yes.
stuff. Yeah, beautiful.
I need to do them on the way in the car.
James has called up and would like some advice. James, everyone. Yeah.
Morning, James.
Hi, Adrian.
Hey, mate. What's going on?
Yeah, it's James here, the one with the 3-year-old. Well, I've got a new one to give him. You know how Mustafa died? Well, hey, Bailey, what about Emma Wiggle? She's gone.
Yeah.
She didn't
Yeah,
die,
yeah, anyway.
She's still with us. She just doesn't have the T-shirt on anymore.
Yeah,
But part of me feels
He
like,
doesn't know that.
the spirit of the yellow wiggle died with Emma because she was perfect.
there is a new yellow wiggle. And
Yeah, I
she's,
know.
She's quite a vibe.
She's fine. But Emma, the bow tie,
Yeah.
there was magic in that bow tie, James. You hear me?
Yeah, apparently Emma's the best. Anyway, Jack and the bride, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. You two have been to many weddings. We're planning our wedding. What are 3 tips you would give us to entertain our guests?
Who's the
Excellent
bridesmaid,
question,
first
James.
of all?
Oh, yeah. Is that me or Ash, the bridesmaid?
Ash.
Yep. Fair enough.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
That just rings a bit true.
You've hit a little close to home there,
Yeah.
James.
All right. So, great question. 3 tips to entertain guests at his wedding.
Okay,
Jack.
tip number 1 from me, after being to a few this year, is have a refreshment at the ceremony. I went to a wedding this year where you got a glass of champagne or 2 at the actual ceremony, and it made the ceremony far more enjoyable. I know a lot of people have a dry ceremony. I like booze at the ceremony.
You got that, James?
Yeah, even though we don't drink, that's all sorted. Beverages there.
Yeah, other people drink.
Other
them.
people.
Ashley, off you go.
I was actually going to say that as well because I've had ones where you grab a cocktail as you're walking down to find your seat.
Yeah.
And you're in you're entertained because there's a lot of waiting around. The bride is often 30 minutes late.
Right. But do you have a separate tip or is it just...
You're just going to copy my
You're
tip.
just gonna...
Have solid music after the ceremony before the reception so people are entertained while you're off taking photos.
Great.
Yeah, that's
Tip,
That's
Ash.
a pretty good one.
Thanks, James.
Are we talking an acoustic band or actual tunes? Because you don't want dance floor tunes yet because people will get carried away like me and start dancing there and then. And then I'm not sitting down for the reception because I'm already treating it like I'm at 161.
Sure.
Yep.
I'm going to say acoustic, but of
Yeah.
popular,
Yeah.
current songs.
And then my third tip, James, probably would be don't get married.
Now, underline that one twice, James. Whoa. See, this guy was arrested after 12 years. This Graham Potter guy you mentioned, Ash, in the news.
Australia's most wanted man, yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll say that, but you heard about this guy?
No, I'd never heard of his name until yesterday.
So, plotting murders
Yeah.
and 4.4 tons of pingers.
Oh, I didn't know there was pings involved.
So, and he skipped out on a court appearance,
I didn't know.
over a decade ago.
Didn't know you could be on the run these days for 12 years. Apparently, he was wearing fat suits and wigs and befriending old ladies.
Like notorious for changing his appearance as he moved on.
A little bit like the Jinx.
Bit jinxy. So, like, the cops are searching for this guy and he's watching Sale of the Century with old women in the Arvo in their house.
Okay, when we say he's Australia's most wanted man, How hard do we think they've actually been looking over the last 12 years? Like, is that just a label or a title we're slapping on him?
No, I think pretty hard.
I think they'd be looking hard.
Are you saying the cops weren't applying themselves,
Yeah.
Jack?
I think over the last 12 years, they could have been better.
Well,
Just want to make it clear, I don't agree with that statement at all. I think they've been working pretty hard at looking for him.
Hey, easy.
I've just not heard about it, though.
Yeah, same. How would you disappear for that long? No phones, obviously.
No phones.
You can't use any electronic cash.
How? That would be quite hard in this day and age, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you need cash and you need no phone. Man, it'd be really hard.
Obviously, that's when where the pingers come into it.
Well, I don't know if he got... Because it's 400...
No?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
But, like, still, you got to hide that cash as well.
Yeah, and to buy the pingers off someone else, you need money.
How many more times are we going to say pinging?
Honestly.
I love that word.
$440 million. That's what the pingers were worth.
You said it again.
Yeah, I did.
Say it one more time, somebody.
Pingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he was kind of squatting. Where they found him, it was
very grim.
squalor. Yeah.
And had he been in the same sort of location or state for the last decade, or had he been sort of here, there, and everywhere?
No, he'd been moving around.
Yeah, moving around. Fat suits is the big one.
Yeah.
You have to, if you're going to commit to a fat suit, it has to be a good looking, realistic one. Otherwise, you look like a dickhead with a pillow up your jumper.
Yeah,
you know?
it'll look like the cash cows got lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Santa Claus, at the Westfield in December.
Yeah.
You look more sus with a Santa beard, you know?
Wow. So now he faces court again, or
Victorian detectives will now seek his extradition because it was in Victoria that he was due to face court. So he spent his first night in jail last night, and then there'll be a court appearance, I'd say, today.
Wow.
So what have we learned? That crime doesn't pay. Pingers are very bad, and
fat suits
are effective in evading the police.
Well, they are like a decade.
Yeah.
It's quite an impressive effort.
The proof is in the pudding, really.
For lack of a better word, you're right, Jack. It is sort of, in a messed up way, impressive. You impressed, Ash?
Oh, yeah.
It'll be a Netflix doco within 6 months.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think the doco will just be him watching Bold and the Beautiful with old ladies. What?
And pingers.
Jack? We're going to go, but what's this Trump news you had, Ashley? It's the early show.
Yeah, so his new social media platform, Truth Social, has just launched.
Ooh.
Apparently, a few people... I've caught Jack's cough now.
See, you're losing your... It's not a cough. I'm losing my voice.
Okay.
Get on with it, you pair of boobs.
Anywho, so obviously Trump has been banned from social media after the Capitol riots. So now he launched his own social media platform, Truth Social. So a lot of people are experiencing issues trying to download it, though. So it's already had a few hiccups.
Right. The inside of that chat room would be like the worst barbecue you've ever been to.
Honestly.
It would be like hanging out in a Herald Sun comment thread.
Yes.
It would be like hanging out with a drunk uncle that just ruins the vibe.
Also, the way it's described, Truth Social is America's, quote, big tent social media platform.
Oh, the big tent.
What does that even mean? Are we in the birdcage? Like, what's the big tent?
Carl in Frankston, we're going to go, but what can we do for you, old friend?
How are you, my friend?
Yeah, pretty good. All right, 10 out of 10.
Oh, that's beautiful to hear. I was just wondering, can I please be in that $50,000 draw?
Yeah.
It's the early show with Deano, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Old Vlad, hey? Like, the world just wrestles with the pandemic for a couple of years, and old numbnuts decides to start a war. Hey, good times.
It's pretty scary.
Can someone give me just a 30-second, summary of this for dummies? Because I don't fully understand what's happening.
Well, the latest development is that basically his Parliament has given him the green light to deploy troops to parts of eastern Ukraine that are held by Russian-backed rebel forces. So they're kind of saying they're recognising these rebel areas as independent kind of entities.
Jack, did you get that?
Yeah.
And no, okay. And so they're kind of now using that as a reason to send troops in. So they're kind of finding reasons to have troops go in.
It's a bit like when old George Bush said Saddam had WMDs and then invaded, and whoops, there wasn't any WMD. Basically, he's always had a hard on for Ukraine, and
he's going hard on them.
He's invading a country. Like, people live there, Jack.
Yeah, just almost. A lot of the Western nations are basically saying he's finding reasons to go in, or he's finding reasons to start a fight, basically.
Wow, what an aggro man.
Yeah, it's psycho. Like, and it's easy for us to go, let's watch maths and get deep here. But man, imagine living over there.
It's frightening.
Like, if you're even like the ambassadors from other countries, they were evacuated weeks ago.
Yep.
It's psycho.
A lot of the Western countries are now imposing sanctions on Russia just to try and stop things from escalating further.
How scary. How lucky we are to live here.
Oh, we are absolutely very lucky.
Yeah, I'm a half-wit. I get life's pretty
fun.
fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just go do whatever.
Hey, I know you did draw a comparison there to talking about maths last night, but I do want to talk about SAS last night before 6 o'clock.
All right, and why, Jack?
Because Barry Hall is on the show.
Yes.
And he did something last night that impressed me greatly.
Wow.
And then Wayne Carey is also on the show, and he opened up about two of his biggest scandals last night, which was quite interesting because I've never heard him speak publicly about them before.
Oh, amazing.
Right. Wayne Carey, one of yours, Ash? You could say no.
No, not really.
No.
Not really.
No.
All right, let's hear from Wayne after this, Jack.
Let's.
All right, before we get to SAS, which aired last night, Ash, 2 sleeps until the Nova Red Room starring Ash Gardner and a ukulele. I saw you post last night real quick. You practicing?
So I had my first lesson last night.
Okay.
So I'm probably leaving it a little late.
All right, all I'll say is expect big things.
Yeah, who was teaching you?
So my friend Blocky,
That's right.
She's a mate from footy. She is a music teacher. She's a violin teacher, but she's one of those people who can pick up any instrument and kind of figure it out.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So I went around to her place and she was giving me some lessons.
Okay.
Well, you've got 48 hours.
Yeah, 48 hours. Melbourne set an alarm for 5:45.
Can I just say,
yes,
string instruments.
Yeah.
I've never played a string instrument. It's really hard to do, and it you have to hold your wrist and your hand.
Yeah.
I've got wrist and finger cramps.
The concert's going ahead, right?
It's really hard.
The concert's going ahead.
Yeah.
That's all we need to do.
I just started thinking about what I was eating for breakfast this morning.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear your excuses, mate.
And
can't wait for the concert.
Yep.
SAS, Jackie.
Last night was the second episode, and two of the biggest names on SAS are Wayne Carey and Barry Hall. Now, I want to start with Barry Hall, who we actually had in the studio a couple of weeks ago, and he's just the loveliest dude, and I thought he was a really great chat.
Yeah.
And last night, he got frustrated with some of the other male contestants on the show.
Like he pissed on the seat again. Oh, God, mate.
Someone's pissed on the seat.
Someone's pissed on the seat.
Here we go.
Like he pissed on the seat again. Oh, God, mate. Just a terrible aimer. I'm pretty good in basic conditions. I don't mind pooing in a hole. But, bad habits on the toilet. I can't stand, and I will speak up.
Oh, Jack.
Oh, the toilet seat. I thought
The
you
toilet
meant
seat.
a seat.
No, on the toilet seat, because they all share these foul toilets outside. But I respect Barry for speaking up.
Jack, it's 5:40 and you've got me picturing freaking Barry Hall sweating on a toilet. Thanks, Jack.
You do lift it, but obviously Lockie Gilbert, who was the Bachelor, he doesn't, and he pisses all over the seat.
No.
So Barry takes it upon himself to address all of the men in, let's say, the camp, and ask them not to do this. And just listen in this, Wayne Carey sort of trying to outmask him and not humiliate him, but I can just see that he's been a little antagonistic.
Whoa.
Hey, all the boys here? Hey? All the boys here?
Yeah.
Hey, when you have a piss, sorry girls, but can you not piss on the seat?
Yeah.
So if I need to do another one,
I'm glad we separated them.
I don't want to be sitting on a piss-stained seat.
How often has a bloke heard that in their life? It's generally from their partner.
Or if you do, just wipe it up.
Yeah. I never thought I'd hear that from Big Bazza. Don't piss on the seat.
All right, I cracked the case. Wayne Carey pissed on the seat. Thank you.
Totally.
Thank you.
What, because it's only women that don't want to sit on someone else's piss when they go to the bathroom?
No, I think they separate the toilets.
Right.
So he's saying for the men that when you're using the men's toilets, please don't piss on the seat.
Yeah.
Good on you, Baz.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I'm saying, like, Wayne, it's not just women who don't want to sit.
Yeah, sorry, him referring to partners. Yeah, totally.
Like, I think most people would find that a little gross.
I don't think any of us do.
Dean really gets excited
Someone else's
about it.
warm urine on your skin.
Love it.
Then Wayne Carey was taken into the interrogation room, and the producers obviously briefed the SAS instructors, who are hardcore, on the subjects that they're about to speak to, and they were clearly well versed in Wayne Carey's scandals.
Oh, one of the biggest story stuff was when I slept with a teammate's wife.
Teammate.
You're telling me a teammate?
A teammate. Ant just tried to embarrass him just a little further.
You slept with a teammate's wife.
Talk to me about America.
In America,
sorry, Jack. This is a different one.
Yeah, no, this is the next scandal we get onto. Which
so they didn't touch on that one anymore.
No, he just said a teammate. And then Wayne sort of said that he expressed regret over the incident.
Right.
And then they moved on to the bigger scandal, which was quite huge, I think, because to get him to speak about that on a reality show is pretty big, because I haven't heard him speak a lot about it before.
Talk to me about America.
In America, I've been charged with assaulting police. I got accused of glassing my girlfriend. Leant over to throw wine on her in a restaurant, which clearly is wrong. The glass touched her lip. The headlines were that I glassed her.
What are you playing at? What went through your head?
What went through your head?
Oh.
He almost sounded...
It's a good question.
It's a great question, and it almost sounded like Wayne was trying to compare it to Cyrell and Martha on Maths, trying to downplay it a little bit.
Trying to rewrite the whole glass to head incident.
Yeah, I threw wine on her and it hit her.
Changing the narrative a little, yeah.
Whoa. So if you're gonna pour something on someone, I'm a lawyer. It's a downward pour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, unless you're going for a blast, you know?
You'd still hold a firm grasp on that.
Wow, that's
glass, you'd think.
So that's as much as they went in.
Yeah, and then he sort of opened up further in his confessional, but there was not a whole lot more to it. But it's actually a great show. I'm really enjoying it. It's good watching.
SAS.
Yeah.
It's very addictive.
It is.
On the same time as Maths, as
it is. You got to pick. And on last night I picked Barry Hall and Urine over Bogans and the Gold Coast.
Take a phone call. Ben in St Albans. Ben.
Good morning, guys. I'll be quick. I went home last night. I'm a little late to the party, and I Googled Ash Gardner Instagram.
Oh, dear.
Oh, because you were trying to suss out the new boyfriend, Ben.
And in the words of the honey badger, he is a good-looking rooster.
He is. He is a good-looking rooster, Ben.
That's it, Ben? That's all?
No. So I've got one question for Ash's boyfriend that everyone wants to know.
Yeah.
What's your 5-year plan? Call us up. We've got prizes.
He's probably listening.
Ben, you guys didn't really appreciate that Ben just threw to callers.
Yeah, he's
he
after
said,
callers.
we've got prizes.
Yeah, we've got tons of Jonathan Brown's book out there.
Stunning. Stunning from Ben. Good morning. It's the early show. Jack, what the hell happened?
Yesterday at about 4 p.m, I heard my intercom in my apartment ring, which is when someone from the bottom of the apartment outside the sort of door buzzes you up, obviously. And I live on the 4th floor, and it was about 4 p.m, and I was like, I'm not expecting any deliveries. I've got my two mates, Anna and Rourke, living with me at the moment. I knew they were both at work because we've been texting. So I was like, I'll let it go. I'm not getting out of bed. And you guys know, my Arvo sleep, your Arvo nap is your deepest.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So it had woken me up and I'm like, I'm not getting out of bed for this.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll back over and then a minute later, I hear on my front door,
Brownie.
It sounded like Brownie. That was, I literally, it was a Brownie knock.
Yeah.
And I was like, far out. So I was just in jocks, quickly grabbed a towel, wrapped it around my waist, went and opened the door in like a haze, and then these two huge like sergeants are standing there.
What?
With their full kits.
Yep.
Jack, the cops are at your house.
Gun in their holster. The cops are at my house. So naturally, I just felt myself go bright red. I was like, oh, like what have I got in here?
What have I
That's
done?
literally the first thing that goes to my mind. What's caught up to me? What have I got in here? What do I need to do?
What am I holding?
Did you fail to show up for that court appearance after your recent arrest?
No,
in
I was
Portsea?
there. I was there.
Okay,
I was there.
okay.
What the hell?
Didn't you see it on the Daily Mail?
Yeah.
So the guy then goes, are you James Fife? And I said, no. He's like, what's your name? And I
Jack
was like,
Charles,
Jack
bitch.
Charles.
I'm a full-time vibe. Haven't you heard about me?
Seriously.
Where's your warrant, bitch? No, I'm so sorry. This is not...
And then he goes, oh, okay, so... And then I was like, I think I have seen that name in my letterbox. They must have
previously
been an old resident.
Yeah.
He's like, are you renting or do you own? And I was like, I'm renting this. And he goes, like looking down on me as like, BS, mate. And I had that hectic croak in my voice because you know how I've been like struggling with my voice at the moment.
Yes.
It's better this morning.
So
anyway,
you sounded nervous as well.
I sounded nervous. The croak was there. The guy then looks down and then I see on his badge it says sheriff. I was like, hang on. I don't know if you're a real cop. Not that they're not real cops, but like the sheriffs are separate to like...
Did you say that to his face?
No.
Jack said...
Thought it.
Jog on, rent a cop. I can't believe that's what Jack went with.
Then he said, well, whilst I'm here, I may as well ask you these following questions.
Are you cooking it?
And I said, okay. He goes, are you currently COVID positive? And I said, no. In my hectic, croaky voice. And he looks at me again. He goes, okay. Have you been in contact with anyone that's COVID positive? I'm like, nah. Have you been in a COVID ward? I was like, no.
No, Sheriff. Well, get to it, Sheriff.
He then takes my name, number, the real estate agent, the real estate agent's address, the real estate agent's phone number, and said that he will continue to do a check and get back to me should he need anything further. So all I ask is that if the sheriff rocks up tonight, that he comes at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Once I've finished napping.
And comes in for a red.
Yeah, come in for a drink, bro.
You're my guest, Sheriff. That's strange, Jack.
Weird that we're still doing COVID checks. I didn't realise it must have just been a COVID check.
Yeah, to make sure that person who tested positive was home.
Old Five.
But why? That's what. Anyway,
I didn't think we were doing that anymore.
No.
We clearly still are.
Yeah, there you
the
go.
The rent-a-cop
It's
for
the
out.
early show with Deano, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Okay, it's the last 50k Friday week, which means tomorrow is your last chance to win all that cash. You got to get on the radio like Jesse right now. Jesse.
G'day, mate.
You're in the running, man, tomorrow.
Thanks very much.
Pleasure. Hold the line.
I was on a meeting yesterday about the next, what we call tactic.
Yes.
That is happening after 50k Friday finishes, and it's just as big.
Really?
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick.
It's just as big.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I know it sounds like full like radio, like I'm some promo boy, and I regret bringing this up, but it is cool.
I think if Jack says it's cool, it must be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not some like
No.
dork.
No.
Nah.
You're not me.
You know else who isn't a dork? Kanye West. What was that story?
So his Donda 2 listening party was on in Miami. First of all, he rocked up with the Kim Kardashian lookalike, Chaney Jones.
Oh, give up on that. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, she was on the scene once again, looking very Kim-like in the one-piece leather suit thing and the long hair. And then he was having some massive audio issues and just threw the mic on the ground. So I'd hate to be that audio technician after that show.
Shit.
That reminds me of an old producer we had, Deano, who would just throw shit when he cracked it.
Throw the toys out of the
Yeah,
cot every time something went wrong. But
yes.
what I'm confused about with Donda 2, so that song Jail, that's on Donda. So I don't understand what is on Donda 2 that is new.
Yeah, good point.
Or are you just rehashing all your old songs and releasing the same album again?
I doubt it, Ashley.
You'd think he'd be giving people a taste of the new stuff, though.
You'd think.
Anyway.
He was streaming it live for a bit last night, but it kept cutting out.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I missed that.
Yeah, well.
I saw Alicia Keys was there, though. And Alicia Keys, if you guys aren't across it, she and Kanye have a song together at the moment.
Oh, yeah?
It is called City of Gods, and it's elite. I'd highly recommend checking it out.
Oh.
Do we have it yet?
I don't think we do in our system.
Right.
It's filled with profanity, I think, but it's elite.
Rude words, huh?
Rude, naughty words.
Naughty words.
Who cracked it?
Alexander Zverev. Have you seen the footage?
So he's gone up to the umpire in tennis. We're talking Zverev.
Alexander Zverev, the German tennis star.
He's walked up and cracked the umpire.
Yeah, so it was after the doubles match. He and his partner lost, and as they shook their hands with their opponents, and then as they were walking off the court, he went up to the umpire's chair and absolutely hammered it with his racket to the point where the umpire was having to move his little tootsies out of the way so he didn't get hit.
Oh, shit.
God, everyone's going full Kanye.
Everyone is going full Kanye, yeah.
I gotta see this, Ash.
Yeah, it's pretty hectic.
What an idiot.
Yeah, the umpire just got out and walked off.
That'll be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, next, can we talk about how your ukulele rehearsing's going?
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, Jesse, you excited about the big uke concert tomorrow, man?
I can't wait. And I actually sent Ash and Jack a reel on Insta of a one-handed guy playing a guitar, so he's got zero excuses.
I did see that, Jesse. That was impressive.
Zero
How good's that?
excuses, Ashley.
Zero.
Jeez, that's
I was nervous to reply.
Yeah.
Love Grows. I don't know the original of that.
Oh, you don't? It's a beautiful song.
Is that the one that Andy Zito, our digital producer, yesterday was saying is from the 50s or 60s?
Yeah, it's an old song.
Wow, we're going that far back now to remake.
All right, Ash, the biggest concert of the year is in 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And 7 minutes.
Yeah, in 7 minutes.
So will I be doing it at this time tomorrow?
Well, I said 5:45, so we'll just try and stick to that sort of,
Sure.
Schedules have never been our thing, really. But the Red Room, it's one woman and one uke. I can't believe it.
Yep.
How far you've come.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting teary over here.
Oh, I'll take it from here, Dean. You have your moment. You grab the tissues. I want to hear yesterday what you did to rehearse and prepare. I mean, we've got people DMing us inappropriate videos.
Mm-hmm.
They're that excited.
Yeah.
So you need to give an update.
What have I been doing? So, first things first, my friend Blocky, who's the music teacher who's been helping me, she suggested I cut all my nails off because my nails were too long to play the ukulele properly.
So pause. Too much of a sacrifice for one dumb radio stunt.
I know, but you can't. I know, right?
I agree.
Right? And I'd also just had them done, so I was very annoyed.
I hope you told Blocky to go jam it.
No, but she's right. You can't. I couldn't physically play it because you can't hold.
Oh
the
my God,
strings
you've
down.
cut your nails.
You cut your nails, man.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
I feel awful.
Same.
That's good.
And it's a Friday. We're going into a weekend. You want to have your nails done if you're going out.
Correct. And I have a 30th and I've got things on.
Oh, well, I hope you've cancelled that too.
What an unmitigated disaster. You have a 30th and no nails?
To be fair, I've played footy, so I'm used to having to whatever. So
Hey, screw the nails.
Screw the nails. It's all about the ukulele concert, obviously. And then I've just been going home and practicing my little heart out. I think my neighbours think something might be going horribly wrong because it probably sounds like something's dying in my apartment.
I can confirm it does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many songs, Ash?
How many songs?
In the set.
In the Red Room performance. You know, in the Red Room, when you go to like, Deano, we went to a Chainsmokers Red Room a few years ago. I reckon there were 8 tunes.
Yeah, but how many are you doing in the Red Room?
What do you mean?
You don't have to do 8, but I'd expect like 2 or 3.
No, you said one song.
Oh, that's
Look, I'd
underwhelming.
love to, but, if it's the difference between getting no concert and one song, I'm taking the one song.
The only request was that I had to play a song.
Yeah.
Jack, you wanted to know it, but I mean,
Or have you at least fulfilled that request?
I don't know if you're going to know
Oh.
it. I know that Dean will know it, but I don't know.
There's nothing worse than going to a concert or a Red Room and then playing an album track that nobody knows or gives a shit about.
Do you know Hot Cross Buns?
Yeah, I love
Hot cross bun.
That's a good song.
Okay.
Cross bun.
Okay, just so I have
Hot,
an
cross, hot, cross, bun.
just so I understand what your realm of knowledge is. Okay, cool.
I was a child once, like everyone knows that song.
Yeah, okay.
In many ways, you still are, Jack.
And this is true.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew, you want to chip in here in Armstrong Creek?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, just want to try and get on for the 50K Friday.
You've done it, my
Oh,
man.
so you didn't want to know anything about my ukulele practice?
No, I do.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
What would you like to know?
Yeah,
Tell me, Matthew.
real prick, Matthew.
Have you ever tried on it? You going any good?
No, I'm awful, Matthew. I'm awful.
Does anyone else feel like Matthew's got a dart hanging out beside him? Matthew,
I probably do.
you're in the draw, man.
Thanks, mate.
Love you. Love you. Hold the line. Michael, do you have any encouraging words, or are you going to be largely
disinterested as well?
Yeah.
No, I reckon give it a crack and go for your life.
That's nice.
That's nice. Thanks, Michael.
Go for your life.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're all a bunch of champions.
Oh, Michael.
Oh, thanks. Does the fact that I have zero musical talent concern you at all?
Or just talent?
No, because it's like we all put our best foot forward with no matter what we do. So,
I like that.
Michael.
That's nice.
That's what I was brought up to do.
Right on, mate.
Yeah.
Nice.
Everyone's so positive and somewhat on another planet this morning.
Can we just revert back to Jack's absolute
What do you need
stab
from
in
us?
the back? Just like I won't be able to look at Jack because I know that Jack will just be thriving on how uncomfortable and
My face will be in my palms.
yeah, I can't look at Jack, but Dean, I feel like you will be encouraging. Maybe if you could chime in a little bit on the singing because I can't. I also can't sing, and you guys said I have to sing.
Well, see, I might have a sore throat or something. We'll see. Do you want a rider? Now, a rider, I'm sure people know this, is when artists play a song at a venue and they ask for certain things to be waiting for them in their dressing room.
Yep. An almond latte would be amazing.
Jack, you want it?
Vic, Brodie, and almond latte at 5:45 tomorrow.
Maybe a muesli bar.
What flavour?
Oh, Carmen's do
I'm leaving.
Okay.
No, I'm staying. Carmen's
do a wonderful muesli bar. Like
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, great, mate.
Yeah.
Well, we can provide that.
Thank you.
And all you need to do is provide us a goddamn concert with a ukulele in 24 hours.
Yep.
Studies show that studies have found some studies are showing
Studies that have shown. Studies have also shown. Studies have shown.
This is a segment where often Jackie brings up these studies that often, Ash, you put in your news. Like, studies have shown blah, blah, blah. Real quick on Jack.
Yeah.
Yesterday, studies have shown that now red meat is now going to make you live longer again. In the last 5 years, it feels like that you're supposed to have like one red meat day a week.
That one changes a lot.
Changes a lot.
It does. The advice on red meat shifts around a lot.
One that I've noticed changes a lot, and it's actually included in this segment, is coffee as well. There's one around coffee that changes a lot.
Jesus.
But today's goes against you, Dean. Our first one, though, studies have shown unprovoked shark attacks on humans could be linked to the full moon.
What?
Really?
Yes. So the University of Florida and Louisiana State University study compared moon cycles to shark attack data. And it's the first study of its kind to show a correlation, and it showed a huge correlation. So when the full moon is out, and that's when the sharks attack. I wonder if it also sort of like at night, if you're swimming, like the full moon like entices people to go out swimming.
That's a good point.
Because you can like see better. And it's a vibe outside when there's a full moon.
Absolutely. It's a bit sexy, you know?
Yeah, it's eerie.
So maybe, Jack, it's a bit of both.
I thought shark attacks were linked to like declining food sources in their habitat and
the moon.
I mean, that would make more sense. But I like the idea of the moon.
Me with my stupid facts.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Studies have shown Drake's music makes people run slower.
I know when that hotline blink.
So a sportwear brand did a deep dive into this. They looked into 60 runs among a group of joggers, and every time they listened to Drake, they increased their running time by 6%. So like compared to other artists and other songs, Drake, every time they listened to Drake, their running time blew out.
So they run
Slower.
longer and slower.
Yes, because Drake's on. But who would you top as the artist to make you run faster in the
Kanye.
shortest time?
Is it just a single artist?
It's a single artist. No, I think Kanye was on the list, Ash, but there's a number one.
Male or female?
Female.
Ariana Grande.
No.
Dua Lipa.
No.
Madonna.
Close.
I know who it is.
Kylie?
It's Gaga.
No, it's Beyonce.
Oh, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of
Doesn't it?
sense.
Because we had Beyonce Freedom on our running playlist
Yeah,
that we
we
once
did.
did.
Freedom shoots endorphins into your brain while you're running. It's quite scientific.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, don't you feel that?
Yeah, I do. That's science too. But runners who listen to Beyonce cut their running time short by 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah, good song.
So interesting. I like this.
I'm flat about Drake, though, because I love Drake. Yeah. I'll happily listen to Drake when I'm running.
But the beat in Drake is always pretty slow.
That's true.
That underlying beat.
You've got to double time.
Yeah.
And get to the
That's
you know
it.
what I mean? Studies have shown attractive people may have better immune systems. The US-based study has found that good-looking people may be better at fighting infection because of they have high rates of phagocytosis.
Come again?
Phagocytosis.
Uh-huh.
A process by which white blood cells destroy bacteria, enabling the body's immune system to prevent illness. So depending on your phagocytosis count, you may get unwell less often.
Facts.
How do you measure your phagocytosis?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
All right.
Why are you looking at me?
Is there like a phagocytosis meter?
I'm sure we'd be able to look into that.
Yeah.
We'll get a doctor in?
Yeah, let's do that.
There
And
might be a radar or something.
my final studies have shown is that psychopaths and sadists prefer long blacks.
Oh, yes.
Which is your coffee of choice, Deano. Scientists at the University of Innsbruck found that a preference for bitter flavours was linked to psychopathic behaviour traits. They researched over 1,000 adults, asking them to give their food and flavour preferences. They then did a stack of personality tests.
Yes.
And traits like sadism, narcissism, and psychopathy all appeared on people that drink long blacks.
Oh, man.
Makes
Terrifying.
sense about the immune thing, too, because I never get sick. Hey, nice.
Oh, Jack.
Thank you.
You went high then?
I did. I'm rehearsing for Ash tomorrow.
See, even you can sing. Why am I the only person in
Oh,
this
no,
team
I
that
can't.
Really?
I promise you I can't.
That was okay.
I'm confident in a lot of aspects of my life. Singing is not one.
That was pretty good, though.
I thought it was.
Cover!
Oh, see, the voice went.
Yeah, no, that was very good.
It was.
Cover! What? I like it.
Wow. Jack's Red Room coming up next.
Someone remind me tomorrow I've got something on a true friend of mine, no jokes aside, this guy.
Dino, you wonderful boy.
Franco.
I got something on him.
Oh.
Like a
Sounds
story.
illegal.
Yeah.
Got something on him.
Yeah, I retract
Like you're
that.
blackmailing him with information you've got?
That wording was poor.
Sure.
Tomorrow I've got an interesting story about Franco Cozzo.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's just come to my desk.
Hey, we should do that instead of the Red Room.
No.
We can do both, man. All good.
Our show goes for half an hour. We can fit it both in. We're not going to subject people to listening to you play the ukulele for 30 minutes. That'll take about 3 minutes.
No, I'm saying we can just scrap the performance.
Oh, we'll have a meeting. We'll have a meeting about it. But Ash's Red Room is tomorrow, and coming up next...
You must listen to this beautiful show. Crispy Salmon Brown, mate. Listen to the show.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100. This is an exclusive early show Red Room with Ash Gardner and her ukulele.
Oh my God, you guys.
The day has arrived.
Oh boy, my butterflies.
I even heard a nervous stumble towards the end of your news bulletin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran out of oxygen.
Were you just getting anxious for your performance in 15 minutes?
Yeah,
Jack,
I was.
did you bring her almond latte that you demanded?
Your almond latte is
Oh my
here.
God.
and waiting.
Run it in now.
I'll go in.
Run it in now.
Ash is in a news booth in this break.
And Dean got me some Carmen's muesli bars. I actually thought that you guys wouldn't come through on the write-ups.
And then obviously I made Vic go and get it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, thank you, Vic. I appreciate
That's
it.
nice.
So
Thanks.
I've got my muesli bars and I've got a coffee. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Ash, here's what I want from you.
Sure.
Hey, I'm not one to tell an artist what to do. I wouldn't tell Prince what to do if he was alive, you know?
Yeah, well, he's not with us.
Nah.
Lucky, yeah.
Like?
No, don't worry.
That's what she said, lucky.
Yeah, anyway.
So just to repeat, you think... All right, so... When the time comes, I don't want any apologies.
Okay.
Even if it's shit, I just want you to... Just to be a boss.
Yeah, you need a bit of Jack Charles about you. Just full confidence no matter what. Even if you know you're going to suck,
Yeah.
you just own it.
I think I'm just going to lean into it now. I'm going to take Michael's advice from yesterday and just do the best I can. Give 110%.
110.
Just go hard and then go home, you know?
I've never heard her speak with such enthusiasm and she's so unapologetic.
Yeah. Call us up right now, 13 20 410, if you want to give Ash a little pep talk.
Just so I can mentally plan in my head. After this song,
Yeah.
we'll take some calls.
Okay.
Get some sort of inspo chat for her, some quotes even. I don't know, maybe some encouragement quotes.
Yeah, great.
Go to the ads, and then after the ads, just after 5:45 is when we'll hear the performance.
That works well because the ad block will give me a chance to
Hey.
warm up a little
great.
bit. Yeah.
Remember, I want almost psychotic level of confidence.
Sure.
Okay, we have
I'm going to tell you a full board of callers. has
Oh
called
my
up
God, you guys.
to support you. This is big.
This is huge.
Wow.
This is the most nervous I've ever been.
None of the bosses know that we've used the Red Room brand for this. They're going to be furious, but who cares?
Troy in marketing will never speak to us again.
Nah.
Sorry, Troy, but this is a big deal. It started a long time ago, all this ukulele chat, and haven't we come a long way? We've secured a really good artist, Ash Gardner, on the ukulele coming up after the ads. But a whole bunch of people want to ring up with their support. James, good God, James, what is that noise, that infernal racket?
Sorry, mate, I'm at work still.
Oh, my bad. How you going, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Thanks. How are you guys?
Take it away, James.
James, you are the one who messaged both Ash and I believe, suggesting this at the end of last week.
Yeah, I heard you guys on the radio and was just like, you know what? What way to get Deano and you on board with Ash's ukulele idea than to get Ash to play.
Yeah, very smart, James. And on behalf of the city, we thank you.
We do.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks, James.
There we go.
I'm stoked with that.
Ash is happy too.
Yep.
James for getting on the radio and for this great idea. 50k Friday could be yours tomorrow. We're going to send you. We're going to send you to the movies. Hoyts.com.au. They got flash recliners. Let's just hope some of the songs she doesn't go with. Well, this one's actually nice. We don't know what she's going to sing. Is the thing.
No, I think she told us, didn't she?
Jack, play along.
Oh, sorry.
We don't know what she's going to sing.
We don't know.
Could it be this? Hopefully not. I'll vomit if it's that one.
This is good.
Be big if she ripped out Riptide.
Because we did ask yesterday that you add to your set list because, you know, your normal Red Room averages 6 to 8 songs.
Don't ask any questions. We don't want to be underwhelmed.
I won't, but I'd be so overwhelmed and thrilled if she happened to whip out a second tune and she rolls into Vance Joy.
That wasn't part of the agreement.
I said have some Jack Charles about you. Just pretend it was. Pretend you've learned a second song.
Ben, what do you got to say to Ash?
Ash, you've got this. I reckon you're going to absolutely nail it. And I'm going to record it. I'm going to play it when wife gives birth in May. What do you reckon? Make it part of our Labour playlist.
Oh, I'm so sorry to your beautiful partner in advance.
The baby. I'm sorry to the baby. The baby will be in therapy by the age of 4 after hearing that.
Ben.
That's all right. At least we're going to hear something amazing.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
Smart idea. I endorse it. Genius. Jared, what do you got for Ash?
Good morning, guys. Ash, I just wanted to say all the best, and I know you're going to nail this. You make our mornings better every morning, getting up this early like psychopath. But, yeah, I'm the same. I'm going to record it, and next time there's something I'm uncomfortable doing, I'm going to get some courage from this.
Oh, can you guys see what Jared's saying?
Yeah.
Your ukulele is his new source of inspiration.
Yep.
Powerful.
That's huge. Hey, Jared, you'll be thrilled to know as well this whole thing will be filmed. So you can actually, not only can you listen to it, you'll be able to watch it back in full.
I'll definitely be doing that.
My moon and my stars. I didn't even know it was going to be filmed. We'll have this forever.
Why do you think it's so bright in here? We never have such bright lights.
I know. I'm sweating.
Sue, what do you got?
Ash, it's a walk in the park. Walk in the park. Just nail it.
Hey, speaking of walking, Sue, we just need to derail here for a moment. Can you please tell Deano what you told me off air about when you ran into Ash walking the other day?
Well, I was out. My housemate was finally back after 6 months at the farm during lockdowns, and I'm walking along and I see this gorgeous dog, and then I look up and it's Ash.
But she recognised the dog before she recognised Ash.
I recognised your dog because Ash, you're always putting your dog on Instagram.
Yeah,
and it's such a part of you. It's like
it is. Millie and me are we go hand in hand.
Millie's not all there. Was she drinking dirty puddle water?
Nah, Millie was prancing. She had the walk.
Yeah, she's a lady.
She had the walk.
So get your radio ready because on the other side of this ad break, Nova's Red Room, Ash Gardner. What? One woman and one ukulele. Don't move.
This is an exclusive early show Red Room with Ash Gardner and her ukulele.
Nova.
Welcome to the studio, artist and supporter of the ukulele, Ash Gardner.
Thank you.
Can you just give us a strum?
I'm here with my uke.
It actually doesn't sound as hideous in real life.
Really?
It sounds nicer in real life.
Okay.
Like it's still awful, but not as awful.
Okay, not as awful.
So like I'm feeling good about this for you.
Okay.
I'm not sure where you have to, like, you're an artist. Do you even want to be interviewed before a performance? It seems inappropriate, you know?
Like, I think at the Red Rooms they do a bit of preamble before.
Yeah,
they get
she's
stuck
at like
into it.
Conrad Sewell level.
Professional.
She's not Adele.
Yeah, well, I'm asking, you know? She's an artist.
I'm telling.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Ask me questions. Far away.
Okay.
Did you tell anyone else in the office about this?
No.
Hey, you guys, there's a concert in here.
Should I call them?
I'll try the paging system. Hey, gang, Ash is about to do a ukulele concert on the radio if you want to come into the studio.
No, not in the studio.
I'll
not
call
in the
Brownie.
studio.
Mate, you need an audience, you know? I feel like. You know, your artists, like...
Shouldn't they be getting ready for their show?
Yo, do you want to come in and watch Ash play the uke live on air?
Okay.
We're on now, so come in.
Brownie, you don't have to, mate. It's
That's
okay.
pretty cool.
We'll see you soon.
Oh my god.
He's on his way in.
Oh, here he is. Hey, Mount, you want to come in for this concert or what? Real quick?
Jesus.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Last person I saw play ukulele on this show was Craig McLaughlin.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus. Yeah.
Wow.
That wasn't great either.
No.
Similar personalities. Mount's coming in as well.
A lot of similarities, Gardner.
Yes, Mount.
God.
Mount made your Red Room opener.
Thank you, Mount. I really appreciate that.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Nova exclusive.
Mate, you're right.
I'm honestly, this is my biggest
Been a
fear.
big week. She's trying to knock everything over at once. You got a boyfriend, and now you're playing the ukulele all in a week.
Is your boyfriend up listening?
Yeah, I did a little show last night for him.
I bet you did.
Jesus.
I've never seen anyone bleed from the ears, but he should make a full recovery. So.
Ash, what do we say about confidence?
Oh, no, you guys.
I have the Jack Charles about you.
I'm going to smash it.
You know what you say about confidence? You
What?
can't buy it at the corner store.
Exactly.
You can't.
No.
You're literally shaking.
I know.
You'll be
I've
right.
got the shape.
All right.
You'll be right, mate.
There's going to be a drum roll, and then you're going to hear Nova's Red Room with Ash Gardner.
I'm going to play you a little ditty by the great Coolio.
Shit.
You are shaking.
Good start.
So nervous.
I'm so nervous. Here we go.
You'll be right, mate.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realise there's nothing left, because I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. And I ain't, sorry mum, and I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know it's not heard of. You better watch out you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lined in chalk. I really hate to trip, but I gotta loke. As I croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Hey, this is where you
We're still going.
Chorus now, mate.
We're spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise.
Been spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise.
Jesus!
All right, Gardner. Take the rest of the day off. We'll get Jen Anson to read the news.
Thank you.
Righto, mate. You're right. You were shaking.
I was shaking so bad. I was so nervous.
Good on you.
Did you just whip out Coolio?
Hey?
So she sung Coolio. I'm not sure if she played Coolio.
Yeah.
She played
But she sung it.
shit
What
out of
inspired you
Coolio.
to play that song by Coolio on the guitar or on the ukulele?
That's my kind of music.
I know
know?
it is, bro. It strikes me as a tough song to play on a ukulele.
Yeah.
I might have gone with a gambler or
You threw us off yesterday because she said she was going to play Hot Cross Bun.
Yes. Correct.
There's a term in the production world that we like to call vocal masking.
Yeah.
In where you use a lot of vocal work to distract from the other elements.
I picked up on that too. That's what I'm saying. She sung Gangster's Paradise. Who knows if she played it?
No, I did. I did.
That was one of the... I'm blown
Wow.
away, Ash. When you said the words, here's a little ditty from Coolio.
Huge.
I think you should get a checkup on those shakes as well.
Oh my god.
You been drinking?
I was so nervous.
The Red Room just happened. Ash Gardner surprised us all with a rendition of Coolio's Gangster's Paradise. And if you heard it and it meant something to you, if it stirred you, we got time for some calls, 13 24 10.
I'd love like a review.
Yeah,
Like, you know how NME and Junkie go and review gigs? I'd
Yeah.
love a live review.
Yeah.
You kind of spoke it, didn't you? It was like spoken word with a bit of notage.
Yeah.
And what was the inspiration behind that?
Well, I just love that song.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you would know it, Jack.
Gangster's
I wasn't-
Paradise?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it might be
course.
before your time. That's why.
No, I appreciated that,
Okay,
Coolio. We love
okay.
that. I was actually just impressed that you you threw us like a true artist, because all night I was anticipating Hot Cross Bun.
Or Three Blind Mice.
Mate.
Yeah.
And then you rip out a classic from Coolio on a ukulele? Look, no calls, but...
I think our phones are buggered because we would be getting calls.
Yeah. But Ashley, wow. Shit.
Honestly, I can say that's the most nervous I've ever been for anything in my life. The
I've never
shakes
seen
were
you
real.
shake like that.
Yeah, I was proper shaking.
I was at the Billie Eilish Red Room, and compared to that, it sucked. I mean, yours was better.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. We're going to go to this call?
Let's take a call.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
What did you think, friend?
Absolute 10 out of 10. You've pumped me up for work today.
Oh, thank you.
Lockie, what did you reckon? Oh, Jesus. Hello, what did you reckon, caller?
Hello.
Okay, let's turn the radio off, and then we want to hear your live review.
Not much etiquette out there for, classic radio. Hello, what's your feedback for Ashley?
I think Ash done an absolute ripper of a job. I think she deserves some props, but I think she kind of rapped it more than she played it. But you can't doubt her for giving it that
For the effort.
Agreed, Lockie.
Lockie, it's like
Ballsy effort.
It's like Britney Spears. She goes on stage and dances, but she doesn't sing.
Good point.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it was a performance.
Correct.
She performed.
Lockie.
So,
And I think the vocals added something to it. I think if we just had to sit here and watch you play the ukulele,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been as exciting. It was the vocals that made it for me.
Yeah, and it is hard to sing and play at the same time.
I bet. Also,
Very
smart by
hard.
you because your vocals just drowned out the ukulele.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, I probably had the mic by my mouth rather than by the uke.
No.
Mandy.
No.
Okay.
Mandy, what did you think of the Red Room?
Ash, that was fantastic. You were brilliant.
Thank you. You guys are really
That was
kind.
really great. And I don't think the singing covered the ukulele. She played it well. Much better than our Prime Minister, I think. And that goes without
That's what we
saying.
wanted. That's what we wanted.
That's where all this started.
It's the Early Show with Deano, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.